Hey y'all, it's Felicia. It's Thursday, 11:30 Central Time. And I thought I would pop in here for a minute and see if anybody was out there who wanted to hang out for a little bit. I'm trying to get some things done around here. I figured I'd come on here and connect with some people. I'm eating lunch right now. This is not a mukbang, but I am eating lunch. Hey Bone Tired, how are you? I just thought I would pop up for a little bit. How's your day going? It's pretty low key over here. Pretty chill. I just thought I would pop in, see what was going on, see if anybody was around. I'm eating actually it's breakfast, but it's lunchtime. I made myself some soup yesterday and it's pretty good. It's hitting the spot anyway. Mm, Same. Trying to get a few things done around here, and I thought, well, if I go on live, I might can get myself a little bit more focused and get some stuff done. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? We had a couple. The temperature dropped here. Had a couple of cool nights, and I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know what season this is. It was near 90, and then it was in the 30s. I was like, this is crazy. I had just pulled my a lot of my plants from in the garage and put them outside. Just made a place for them. Got them outside, and I'm like, and then they're saying possible frost. I was like, then everything is gonna be dead because I'm not moving them again. I waited, until and I waited, quite a while actually. I really waited until they started growing again in the garage. Everything was growing in the garage. I'm like, I gotta get it outside because it's gonna be, it's not the ideal growing conditions for it. And this seems like just as soon as I got them out there, temperatures drop. Hey, how you doing? Uh, how you doing, official Jamie? I sent you a link, but I can't see you. I don't know if that's you in the bottom in the basement or not. Hey, wellness with you, mom. I can't say the word frugal, mama. my letters got out of order. So, but yeah, how y'all doing today? What's going on? I went over to Swoop's channel and I noticed that she wasn't on. Okay, no problem. I noticed that she wasn't on, and I saw the video that she had put up, the live that she had put up for a little bit, and so I said, well, um, let me do a pop up. I know this is not a mukbang, but I am eating. I have to eat sometime, right? Mm. So how's your day going? How's everybody's day going? Just a pretty day here. I'm gonna get outside in a little bit and get some stuff done. Got a lot going on, and got to figure out some things. You know, seems like mm, My son said it's a bad week for us this week for the our family this week. It seems like we had just some things going on. I was like, yeah, you know what? It happens. It happens. You gotta take some time. Hey, Adrienne, take some time. Feel what you feel. Remember the good. Leave the bad behind, and keep on living. Keep on living. That's what success looks like. How are you today? It's a pretty day. You want to come up with me? I can send you a link. Let me see. Let me send you a link. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, continue. So, oh, Lord. Yeah. Hold on a second, y'all. My eyes. My eyes. My eyes. I don't know if that works or not. Anyways, I'll try it. Um, I don't know why I don't have my glasses on. They're around here somewhere. I don't have my glasses on, and then I have to squint to see. It's crazy, and it's dark in here. Mm. How's your day going? Yeah, I want to get out in the yard today and get a little work done. See what is going on. Hey, Carol, how you doing? My glasses. Hold on a second. I gotta find my glasses because I can't see nothing. Well, dropping things, breaking stuff. These are not my good glasses, but they're better than no glasses. How you doing, Carol? I hope you're having a good day. But I do want to get outside in the yard today because it's so pretty. There she is. Boop. How you
Hey
doing?
chick,
How you doing? Hey,
how you
Kelly.
doing?
I'm good. What you up to today?
I ain't been crocheting in like 3 weeks because of this wrist right
Your
here.
pants still bother you?
Yes, it's tendonitis, but I'm trying to crochet a little bit today.
Mm.
But I'm working on this right here.
Oh, mosaic. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. John 3:16. Nice.
I'm gonna try to finish it up because it ain't that much left, but I'm gonna try to finish it up. Hey everybody in the chat.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. How you doing? How's your day going?
I just came back from the farm to get my 2 prescriptions. I think I've been up there 3 days in a row. I'm
Really? I
like, why
need to.
y'all just can't give them to me all at the same time?
Right. I need to go up there. Actually, I need to call them because they've been messing up lately, and I need to call them and get some stuff straightened out.
Hmm.
Actually, it's not the pharmacy that messing up. It's my doctor this time that messed up.
Okay, but I'm gonna change it. When that new Walmart up the road, Walmart Market up the road
Mm-hmm.
from my house, when they open up, I'm gonna change it over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them for a minute. Yeah, if they don't act right, I'm gonna go back to Publix where I should have never left because they was always right.
Yeah, I haven't used Publix. I use CVS, but Publix is right in the same shopping center, so I could try them. Um,
Hmm.
but but no, my doctor. You know how you every time you go to the doctor, they ask you what all prescriptions are you taking,
Hmm.
and for some reason, my doctor went through all of my prescriptions and decided that she needed to write all of my prescriptions, but she doesn't write all my prescriptions. I have another doctor who writes some of my prescriptions, but they always want to know what everything you're taking. And so now I have two prescriptions for the same medicine in two different dosages from two different doctors.
I got that problem. Well,
And it's like I told them at the pharmacy, this doctor doesn't write this script. I don't get this one. I don't want it. And now they're sending me a message to say there's a problem with your prescription. I'm like, it's not a problem with my prescription. I done told y'all.
I got that same problem. They'll send me one. They sent me these metacarbinol. I can't take them things. Give me a headache every time I take them. And I
Mm-hmm.
got 3 bottles of pills that I can't even take. Y'all
Hey,
spent my money on 3 bottles of pills I can't take.
can't
Yeah,
take.
I told the council that. I told the farm council that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Super Chat, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Hi. I
Okay.
gotta come. I was coming to Tuba Chat last night, but I don't know what happened.
I haven't been over there in a minute, but I need to go back.
I think I was. I think I was. I don't think it was last night. I think it was the night before last. I think it was Tuesday. He was live.
Mm-hmm. I usually catch him when I can, but lately I just haven't been online that much.
Me neither.
And so I'm kind of falling behind on the people that I normally follow. But I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it, as
Hmm.
because life goes on.
Yep, we do.
Life goes on. I don't know what I did with my
So
glasses,
how
my
everybody
real
in the
glasses.
chat doing, and what y'all doing today? It's a pretty day outside. I think I want to go for a walk up and
It
down the
is.
road.
It is a pretty day. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Thanks for coming in.
I think I want to go for a walk today. It's so pretty outside.
Hmm. It is
Probably,
pretty.
probably when I get off the thing with you, I probably go outside and walk up down the road about 4 or 5 times. And
I'm gonna get out in the garden. got little stuff I need to do in the yard. Just little piddly stuff, but it takes time.
I was up by your way like a week ago.
You really?
I was in Montgomery. I was at the Hyundai place in
Oh,
Montgomery.
oh, okay. The plant?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
the dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know we got.
Just
You got.
found the car. You know my car got wrecked, right?
Yeah.
And I told Jess was trying to get me one of the other the Santa Fe Hyundai that didn't
Mm-hmm.
have everything that mine had. I'm like, if I can't get the exact one, I don't want it. So he found one. The closest one he found was Montgomery. He found one in Tupelo. I'm like, I don't want to drive that far. Then we found some in Georgia. I ain't want to drive that far. If I drive over to Georgia, I'm going to my brother's house. We spend the night there. We come back tomorrow. That's a long
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. We got the Hyundai plant here too. My son
Oh, okay.
worked out there a couple of summers, interned out there. He
Mm-hmm.
he enjoyed it. They did pretty good. He liked it because it was outside. The work was outside. My son loves to be outside. Um, and he started working out there when he was in high school. He worked out there 2 or 3 summers, but he enjoyed it. Um, so I have never been out there. I mean, I've never toured the plant. They do tours. I've never toured it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, yep. Who else is in here? I am working on a blanket. I'm trying to see if I had it close enough to me to show y'all. uh, let's see if I have a picture. Um, I think I've shown the screenshot before.
I try to get my phone linked to my iPad.
There
Oh,
you
that's pretty.
go.
Oh,
It has
did
like
it,
a three.
girl?
It has like a 3D effect.
Yes.
Um, my son found it and he said, "Mama, can you make this?" And I was like, "I can try." And so I'm working on it. It's just squares. It's just really granny squares. What kind of granny squares? It starts with granny square. But you had to do all the colors and then you put it
Oh,
together
yeah, yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm
Then you
working
got to
on.
sew them together.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't about that life.
Yeah. But they're big. So this is
I
just
don't
the
care. I ain't
first.
about that life.
This is the first 2 colors. It has 7 colors. So by the time you get to 7 colors,
Woo.
it's like the square's about 20 inches by 20 inches. So I'm hoping I don't need but so many squares. I've done 8. So yeah, I've done 8 of the squares already. So that's what I'm working on.
Mm-mm.
And the problem is, you know how it is when you're working on a blanket, after, especially a blanket that's like a granny, after you've done so much on it, it's like it's the same thing. And then it's just like an endurance test. The more you can go, I need to get through it. I need to get through it. So yeah, that's where I feel now. I feel like, okay, it's just an endurance test. Just get through it. It doesn't have too many colors. I mean, it's 7 colors, so every block is that many color changes, but still. But it's going pretty good. I hope it turns out well. I hope it turns out the way he wanted, cause
Mm-hmm.
that part. Did you go to Joann's?
I went in there. My store was ate up. Do you hear me? Now, when they
Yeah.
first said they were going out of business, these fools went in there and cleaned up. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And then the crazy thing about it is they still had the same prices.
That's exactly right. They
They
did
still,
not. It was
I'm
no
like,
real
what's the?
discount.
I'm like, y'all crazy. It ain't no way that I'm going in here and give y'all my money and y'all at the same. It's the same price.
Right. That's the way
Mm-mm.
I feel about it. I was like, I went over there pretty much pretty soon after they announced that they were closed. Actually, they didn't announce that they were closing all the stores yet. They had announced that they had filed bankruptcy again. And when I went in, they had the sign on the door that said, um, gift cards will be accepted until, and it had a date on it. But it didn't have the thing that said the stores were closing. Um, but when I went in there, people were throwing stuff in. They were throwing. So I was like, "This is the regular sale price." Joanne always had a sale going on. These are the regular sale prices. There's nothing. There's no deep discounts or no clearance or nothing like that. I was like, I might get a little bit on, but yeah. So, and then I decided I just wasn't going to go back because, well, um,
Well, bone tired. They got they got a lot of stuff on the website, but they ain't doing no shipping. They ain't doing no
um,
shipping. So they don't do no good to go on their website and try to order something. They ain't doing no shipping. The shipping is down. I think
Wow.
mine's still open, but it ain't nothing to look at. Ain't nothing in there. I just want to say, ooh, I won't.
The only thing that I
No,
thought about going over there to look and see if I could get was if they had any fabric,
me too. But it was
any
still the same price. You need to go
any
down
heavy
further.
duty, heavy duty like upholstery type fabric. If they had any of that on sale, and then any fiberfill. Those are the
Yeah,
only two things I thought about getting.
yeah. I wanted to get some thread and fabric.
Yeah. I don't even need any thread, but I wanted some fiberfill, maybe some batting and some fabric. But that was about it. Can you hold it down for a second,
Yeah,
Sandrine? I need to take a
yeah.
little break. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, I ain't no need to go on in Joanne if they ain't got what you're looking for, cause it's a waste of time. Yeah, cause they ain't like I said, they ain't doing no orders online. They ain't doing no orders online. Shipping is out. So you have to go in the store. I think mine's still open, but they ain't got enough stuff in there. They ain't got enough stuff in there to um to waste your gas on. If you don't stay close, like I stay like I can get there in like 10 minutes when there ain't no traffic. If 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 you don't want to waste no gas, don't go over there. I'll say I'm gonna wait till they send everything to Alice. Alice is like 5 minutes up the road for me. Let me tell you. I'm gonna wait till they send everything to Alice, and I will be at Alice getting that yarn for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? So if you got an Alice, some people already been to Alice and got some stuff. So some stores already closed all the way up. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all close to an Alice, y'all need to go check y'all Alice out because I seen some people on YouTube already went to Alice and got some yarn from Joann's.
Really? They got Joanne Jarn and Ollie's?
Yeah. Some stores already closed all the way up and they done sent their yarn to Alice.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Thanks for holding it
So
down for me.
so
Anyways, I want to show y'all
yeah.
the square.
That's pretty, but I ain't about that life.
But yeah, I got two more colors on this, and then the square will be finished.
Mm-mm.
And so that's about the size of this. So it's
I
not
like
gonna
to
be
make one big square, like queen size and king size squares. Them the squares I like to make. I don't like
if
to
I
make
could
them little
figure out how to
squares.
do the color changes to make this make it in one piece, I would. And that
Yeah.
but I would have to get out, my um graph
Yeah,
paper.
you had to measure something out. I would
I'd
like
have to
to
get out my
have
graph paper and graph it out.
yeah those
And
clothes.
I mean it's worth it sometimes to get out the graph paper. I did that when I did my son's I did Austin a blanket and
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
to put
bone
his
tired.
initials on it, so I grafted out his
Mm-hmm.
initials. Um, I did it in the blanket stitch. No, the cloud stitch. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. But I wanted to do the letters in that stitch, and so I grafted out like, and it turned out pretty good.
Good. Look, Bone Tire said, yeah, they closed our store in Meridian over a year ago. Jackson
Jack's
is the one. And he said Joanne's
the only
in the
one in the
state.
state. Okay. I haven't been over to
So
Ollie's in a minute, but I do need to go over there. Actually, I don't need to, but I want to go over there. Somebody was saying something else about Ollie's.
I just have good stuff. You just gotta look for it.
Yeah,
You ain't
I
really
for,
gotta look for it because it ain't nothing like dirt cheap. I dirt cheap clothes, thank the Lord. I never like to go in there. But if you go in honest, going down, go in there saying I'm only want to look for this right here in your mind. Because if you don't, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna spend more money than you thought you were gonna spend. But it ain't that high. It's cheap. So
yeah,
JT
yeah.
Jr., hey.
Hey, GT Junior, how you doing?
So yeah, it's I might
Yeah,
go. Now I ain't
I
gonna say
like
I'm gonna go in there
Ollie's.
today. I might go in there like Friday or something like that to Alice to see what
Yeah.
else, see what new they got. Cause I need to get me some more lemon pepper, some more lemon pepper out of there.
They'll have odd things. Like, I mean, not odd, but it's like things you don't expect to see. You'll go in there and go,
And
"Oh."
Alice, yeah,
Yeah, you
you'll be
go,
like,
"Oh,
man,
they got this."
oh yeah, you'll be like, they got this. Oh, let me go and grab me a couple of
Let me
them.
grab that. Yeah.
Put it in my bag. I see. I do it. I do the hand basket, so I know I ain't gonna get a lot out of there.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean,
where
there's
I
some
get
places
all
I
my
can't go because I can't
grandbaby.
go out without spending
Ooh,
the
that's
money.
what he said. That's where to get all the grandbaby books from. I need to get some of them from for Aiden. I'm teaching
Yeah.
Aiden. Aiden know he 3 years old. He know all his ABCs, but he don't know them when he see them. So I'm teaching him what they are when he see them, and I'm teaching him his colors.
Yeah.
Cause ain't
They
nobody else
have
doing it. So
they
when he
have
come over here,
nice they have nice books. I whenever I go there, I always get some for my little niece. I either get her coloring books or story books when I go in there. She always gets something in there.
so next time I go in there, I'll be looking for some books for him because he'll be going to school soon, and he gotta be smart when he go in there. He can't be no dumb little child.
I know that's right.
He gotta know something. But see,
My
look,
my kids' teachers used to get so mad at me because they would say, "My mama told me to do it this way. My mama told me to do it
do
this way,"
this.
and they were like, "You." They were like, "You teaching them a lot," and I was like, yeah."
Yeah, yeah. But I with Aiden, he know how to, his daddy let him cuss. So he said, "Tita, is this a cuss word?" I said, "What?" He said, "Hell no." I said, "Yeah, it's a cuss word, and don't say it no more." Not even if your daddy let you say it, don't say it no more. You gonna get spanking. And he'll ask me words like that.
Is this a cuss word? You know it's a cuss word, boy.
He know he see the
I know he
music
don't
they let
know.
them listen to. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So he'll say certain stuff and he'll be like, "That's a cuss word, Tita." And then I said, "Yeah, and don't say it no more, anymore." And he won't say it around me because I got this switch over here. He don't want that switch. He said switch don't hurt, Tita. I said, "I'm gonna show you it hurt." He say, "You don't tell me what to do." I said, "I told you not to say that no more." I said, why? He with that switch, he started hollering. I said, "You better be quiet before you wake up, Uncle Jess, because I'm gonna hit you with this switch again." Told you it hurt. He didn't think it hurt. I showed him it hurt. I don't play with him no more. I used to want to whoop him, but he got to get a whoop because he's gonna start going to school, and he can't be up there cutting up with them teachers, telling him what he gonna do and what he ain't gonna
Yeah, they
do.
ain't gonna do. Yeah, it won't take. It don't take them long to figure things out though.
Being told to teach by herself, cause he like that. He been told to teach by herself. I said, you better be good. So now I bought him some cans. So when he come over here, I tried this old candy. I don't like it, but he'll like it. I say every time he gets something right, he can get a piece of candy.
Don't you get that boy hooked on candy?
He already hooked on it. Every time
I
he come over
know.
my house, he be like, "Tita, you
I
got
know.
some chocolate?" Mm-hmm. There you go. Go get you some. He already hooked on candy and ice. Tita, let me have some ice. Let me have ice, Tita.
Yeah.
So me and him, we eat ice. We eat candy. We go outside. He ride his motorcycle. Well, that's what he call a motorcycle. It's a big wheel.
Yeah.
He called his motorcycle. I bought it from a lady for $5.
Okay.
And then I bought him a scooter where he could scoot, and he's so spoiled. His dad bought him a Spider-Man bicycle. He
And he
learned how to
just you
ride.
say he just 3?
Yeah, he learned how to ride the bicycle now. And he
Mm-hmm.
got my brother bought him a power wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And he know how to. He's spoiled. He my nephew's only child. So
Uh-huh.
he's spoiled. But
Yep.
he got two sisters with his mama.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's his daddy's little man.
hmm Spoiled brat. I
Mhm.
got him spoiled. My niece said, "You got him so spoiled." I'm like, "He be over here all the time. I mean, what you want me to do? I spoil all y'all. I mean,
Right.
yeah, ain't nobody say that when well, I ain't gonna say nobody
That's
say that when I
no. They're
spoil
gonna say
y'all.
something
I
about it,
spoil
but you
all
know
my
what? You
nieces and
kids ought to
nephews.
be spoiled. What is spoiling? Kids ought to be spoiled.
Yeah. What's wrong with spoiling kids?
Nothing. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm an auntie. Auntie spoil kids.
I'm a mom. I'm a mommy and an auntie, and my kids are spoiled rotten. They are rotten. But I mean, they're good kids. My kids are grown. They're good kids. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll do anything for them. They know that.
Mm-hmm.
They know,
Yep.
and they are good kids. I'm proud of them. I'm so proud of them because I hear from them. You know, they call me to
Mm-hmm.
talk to me about nothing and everything. I mean, literally nothing and everything. My son will call me and tell me, "Mama, it's so hot. I can't hardly stand to be around myself. I'm sweating so bad." I mean, stuff like that. No, no, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing and anything. And I love that. I mean, I love that he feel like he can call and talk to me about anything. He gonna graduate, I think, in December.
My niece gonna graduate in December. I gotta go to Mobile.
Yep. I think he gonna graduate in December. He said, "Mama, I'm putting in my paperwork to graduate." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yep."
You want at the UA?
Yep. Yep. He's got 6 classes left. He was gonna try to take one this summer, and they said he couldn't take it this summer. He'd have to take it in the fall. And he's like, "I'll take it in the fall," because he's interning this summer. So
Yep. I gotta go to Mobile. I've been to one graduation down there. I'm like, we leaving extra early. We extra early.
one of my coworkers' son went down there. South,
South Alabama.
South, yeah,
Yeah, my other niece Ashley, she went down there. They was down there together for like 2 years, and then she graduated.
yeah. I forgot what he was studying down there, but he did. He went down there and he graduated. He's back in town now. He and his wife working here. But yeah, that was my one of my coworkers' sons. I need to
Mm-hmm.
call her. I haven't talked to her. What's going on with you, frugal mama? It's time for a nap, ain't it? She do wellness. Frugal mama does at 6 o'clock in the morning. She does workouts. She has a 30-minute workout
I need to start doing it.
on YouTube. Get up and do it with her. I
Hey
ain't gonna
Zach.
I ain't gonna do it every day. I ain't gonna do it every day. Sometimes I pull up in there, but most times I'm sleeping at 6 in the morning.
I ain't get up till like 9 this morning, 10 this morning, after 10, because I ain't go to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Usually when my
I was up. Yeah.
yeah, usually when my husband work 11 to 7, I don't sleep good at night. I don't, cause ain't nobody here but me and him, and I just don't sleep good at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up late last night and this morning when my phone rang, my doctor's office called me this morning. I was like, hello. I was like, I looked at the phone and I was like, I need to answer this. I was so sleepy. I was like, oh, the one night that I stay up late like that. Yeah. But anyway,
Look what Bone Tire said.
he said, did you see where Mobile gets a cruise ship full time? What you mean? Well, I know
They
they
gonna
had
start
this.
getting. They gonna dock the cruise ship where you can get on the cruise ship in Mobile now.
We took one out of Mobile, the Spirit. So the Spirit is usually in Mobile only during the summer. No, during the winter months. And then it goes to Alaska during the summer. So you're saying that they're gonna have one during the summer now too? I didn't see that, Bone Tired.
Man, what you think about that star on your license? Man, I just got my license a year ago.
I got the star.
I gotta go get one with the star. Well, I don't plan on going out the country, but just in case, Jan.
When they first came out with it, um, several years ago, I can't remember how long ago it's been a long time.
Well, why
When they
they ain't ask you when you went to the DMV about it?
Yeah, when they first came out with it, our we got a message at work. 'Cause I work federal for the federal government. We got a message at work that said when you get your driver's license renewed, go ahead and get the real ID with the star on it because that'll help you when you're traveling for work. And so I got it way back then. Um,
Um,
but so but they didn't do. I'm trying to think if I needed to take. At the time, it didn't seem like it was anything. I don't remember what you had. Man, I think you had to have your social security card. I don't remember what it was, but at the time they had to verify your ID. You had to have two forms of ID. But I think I don't know. Anyways, like I said, they told us to do it at work. I went ahead and did it way
hey,
back then.
Sunita.
Hey,
Sunita in here.
Sunita, how are you?
She said you need two IDs. The
Yeah,
real ID you need it because you need it to fly. I don't plan on flying nowhere. I never flew, and I ain't never
yeah.
been out the country. But you never know.
Well, with the
But they say if you have with the passport, you ain't gotta have the star.
Yeah, I have a passport too, but yeah, I told my kids to go ahead and get their passports. I said, you know what, y'all need to go ahead and get your passport. They're like, we're not going out of the country. I said, you need some papers. I want you to have some papers that says United States of America
So you
on it.
could be able to get back in the country.
So
If you
whether
go
you
out the
planning
country
on
and you
going
can't
out
get
of the
back in the
country,
country.
whether you planning on going out of the country or not, I need you to have papers that says you're a citizen. Cause these days they be deporting people, and they be
Yeah,
sending
they
people to
deporting
countries
them.
that
They
they
send
not
them
even
back.
from. But I'm not. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Hey
Yeah.
Zach,
But
you
I
have
guess
to
I'll
have
be
the fly.
I guess
Okay, you
I'll
got
be
to have it to
going
fly now. Well, I got it. Like I said, they told us at work to get it when it first came out. They told us at work to go ahead and get it. They said you're gonna need it. Eventually, everybody's gonna have it. Go ahead and get it. And so I went ahead and got it.
I guess I'm going to get it at the state truth out, and I gotta go to the Social Security office because they saying the people who get SSA gotta make sure they the ones that's supposed to be getting it. They the right
Oh,
person that's supposed to get it. So I gotta go down there. I'll probably go down there tomorrow.
yeah,
Passports for outside the country, real ID for domestic flights.
yeah. Well, and the thing about it is, in some states, if you have the real ID, and I'm not sure the whole. Actually,
What is a real ID? You
that's the
go to
one
the
with the
deal.
star on it.
Oh, okay.
If you want to know the details about traveling out of the country, you go to the State Department website because it'll have it on there. But in some places, if you're driving across the the border, like into Canada or Mexico, this is what it used to be. It maybe have changed now. You could just your driver's license was good enough, and if you had a real ID, it was good enough. If you were flying, you had to have a passport. If you were on a cruise ship, you could have a ID and a birth certificate or a passport. But now I think I'm not sure what you have to have on a cruise ship anymore.
Tomorrow after my doctor's appointment, I gotta be at the doctor at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go to the Social Security office and I'm gonna go to the health department. And then I'm gonna go to Then I'm gonna go to the state trooper's office. That's
Yeah.
all in one day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing
Girl, you're
tomorrow.
right. Everyone needs to have some papers. Exactly. Nowadays, you better have some papers. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know because I don't go nowhere. And
You
that's the
do.
truth.
You get on that cruise.
I mean, for the most part, I am getting on a cruise. Coming up, and I got two cruises planned for this year. Coming up in August and another one in October. But like I'm saying, for the most part, I'm in the house. I usually don't go. I hardly ever go anywhere. But when I do go, yeah, I got my passport.
So that's my three things I'm doing tomorrow. Four
Okay,
things.
Bone Tire said it's still the same on a cruise. So on a cruise, you can travel on a cruise with your birth certificate, a driver's license, and a birth certificate, or a passport um, on a cruise. But look, I'm not gonna go on a cruise. I don't know. I got a passport, so it ain't nothing. But I have traveled with people who were traveling with their birth certificate. So and it works, no problem. They
So
had
I
no
left my
problem at
birth
all.
certificate and my social security card in one of my purses, so I know what it is. But I sold the purse to my mom. She found it in there. I told her to put it on the dresser in the mirror so when I get over there I can get it and go on by my business. What about she done put it somewhere now she can't find it? I told you to put it in the mirror on your dresser. I told you that because her memory ain't good, so she ain't gonna remember. I'm over there looking through all the
And
drawers.
now you're right. Her memory's not good, and
So
she
now
can't
I gotta
remember where
go.
she put it.
Now I gotta go to the Social Security. Get another Social Security card, and I gotta let them know that I'm the person I'm supposed to be.
Girl, them so okay. Bone tired. Oh, you were saying you're going on cruise in October out of Tampa to the Bahamas. I can't see with these glasses or without them. I need to find my other glasses. We're cruising out of Norfolk to the Bahamas in October. I think it's a Halloween cruise, which will be fun. Halloween cruises are fun.
Hmm.
Girl, last year we went, not last year, year before last, we went on a Halloween cruise. There was a guy dressed up like Mr. Clean. You remember Mr. Clean? He looked just like Mr. Clean. Just like him. The bald head, the earrings, the white stuff. He looked just like Mr. Clean. It was so cool.
But yeah,
I would have never thought of that as a Halloween costume.
y'all
You
might
know,
be on the same one. Then he said there's a Halloween.
he said he's going out of Tampa though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going out of Norfolk. But if we're traveling the same days, we may be we may be in port at the same time in the Bahamas. I don't even know. I don't even know the details. Let me just tell you about this. Um, um, my friend called me and she said, "My brother wants to go on a birthday cruise. You want to go?" I said, "Yep." I didn't ask her when it was. I didn't ask her where it was leaving from. I didn't ask her where it was going. I didn't ask her nothing. I said, "Yep." And she said, "Okay, I'll send you the details." I'm like, "Okay." And we didn't talk. Like for a few months, we didn't talk about it anymore. And then she called me and she said, "The deposit is due on the cruise. You still going?" I'm like, "Yep." How much I need to send you? That's how I do when it comes to things I want to do. I'm like, let's do it. So I'm excited for it. We're gonna have a real good time. I just love hanging. I like hanging out with her. So
Oh, Bone
we
Child
may
name is Denise.
we may see each other. We're going to Nassau and Freeport. Okay. Montara, I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna try to remember your name.
Denise.
I'm gonna
Same
try.
as nieces. The same as nieces.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. But sometimes this old brain has got so much information in it that it does a brain dump, and it don't let me know where it's archiving the stuff, and so I can't retrieve it. So, anyways, but yeah, what was I saying before that? I forgot.
You like me, I be forgetting. I'm like,
I forgot. But yeah,
I was going to physical therapy, but they want you to go to physical therapy 3 times a week at $20 a day. I be like, look, I am not that chick. I cannot afford that. So, what about I just go on YouTube? They'll show me some exercises to do and some physical therapy on myself, and I go like that, and it's free.
right.
So I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I've been letting it rest
Are
for
you
3.
um
Yep, I do all that.
I'm trying to think of what it is.
I do.
So sometimes it's carpal. If it's is it carpal tunnel?
I got tendonitis in my
It's
wrist.
tendonitis. Okay.
So I seen some exercise they on there. That helps.
Hang on, guys. I need to take this message. Take this call.
So yeah. So it hurts like the dickens, y'all. It hurt right here. I got some spray on it so I can't touch it. But right here, I do too much crocheting. But I hadn't crocheted in 3 weeks. I need to crochet. I'm gonna go mad if I don't crochet. I'm telling you. Real mad. Need to get my crochet on, y'all. So I'm gonna try to crochet a little bit today. A little bit. I want to finish that blanket. I think I'm gonna work on that blanket. Then I gotta make my great niece a blanket. I'm gonna put her name in it. I'm gonna use these colors. It's lavender and pink. I don't like pink, y'all. I hate pink. But that's the color her mama wanted to be. My niece wanted to be. Then my niece having another kid, she having a boy. I'm gonna put his name in it. But I want to put the day he was born on it too. But I think I'm gonna put that at the bottom on the corner. But I'm gonna make. I think I want to maybe work on his first. I ain't sure though. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. I do cricket crafting stuff. Oh, okay. Haven't done needlework in a long time. Okay, Denise. I do paint earrings. I got so many earrings in there that I done painted. Wood earrings. I painted them, and I'm gonna do some other stuff with that. I wanted to stop crocheting anyway for a while and paint earrings, but I wanted to do but I ain't been wanting to paint no earrings when I can't crochet. I gotta be wanting to do all of it. But I go in there sometime. Yeah, I got all kind. I got hearts. I got heart shape. I got circles with a hole in the middle. I got regular circles. I got squares. I got I can't even name them. Then I got so much different paint, y'all. Woo. I think about no more paint. All wood earrings till I get all of these painted and all the wires in them. They most of them is pierced ears. But I got some stuff to make the clamp ons, clip ons. Now they had to tell me they want clip ons. I got some that's clip on. I just make them up then.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
That was the doctor's office.
Yeah.
So, what did she say? I missed it. You did not stutter. We may see each other in Freeport. Okay. Yep. I do circuit crafting stuff. I haven't done needlework in a long time. Oh, yeah, you know what? I have a. I mean, you said cricket. I don't know why I said circuit, but cricket crafting. I have a cricket. I do some cricket stuff.
Hey guys, Desire.
Hey guys, it's I for me. You were talking about your earrings.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got all colors. I go in there. Let y'all see them. I got all shapes, colors. I'm gonna sell them one day when I get them all together. All the wires and all that put on. Whew.
Oh no, it's. They were calling to remind me of my appointment and what I need to bring with me. Um. And it's so funny because the first call was my husband calling me. I was calling to see if he could if he was gonna be able. I wanted to see if he's gonna be able to drive me because my car check engine light came on my car, and so I was asking him, can I drive my car to the appointment or not? Should I reschedule it or not? Should I put can you drive me to the shop to put my car in the shop? And then the doctor's office called me, and I was like, okay, 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 everything happening all at once.
Look
But
at these, Felicia.
let's see. Oh, let me make you big.
You don't have to.
Yeah, so we can see.
I made these up.
Those are pretty. I like that.
Solid black on the back. And then I got this one. I gotta put the wire on. I got one that go with it.
Okay.
Um, then I got all of these. I gotta put wires on. That's them too. That one. The light ain't good. Let's see. That one. That one. That's metallic blue.
Mm-hmm.
Silver, metallic silver.
Are they lightweight?
They real light. They real
Okay.
lightweight. And then I got like this one. And
What
I
are they
made
made
up.
out of? Are they like balsa wood or something like that?
They wood. They
Okay.
just wood. See how they sound?
Yeah.
They real lightweight. I ain't want to get nothing too heavy for the people won't be able to put them in their
The
ear and they
wear.
be like, ooh,
Yeah.
they weigh them down. And then I got this kind. I got this right here in all different colors. I got a whole lot of them. Oh, here they go. Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
$5 for anyone want.
Okay.
So that's all of these. And then uh I got squares. You know, I think I'm gonna do some this way and some this way. But
Okay.
I got smaller earrings. I got footballs. So if you got a team, like the
Yep.
smaller ones like this, and then here go the footballs. Of course, you got roll tide,
Roll Tide.
roll tide, and then I got some other teams, and then other teams.
So you sell them like direct sales? People just need to email you or
Yeah, they can email me
okay.
or they can inbox me on Messenger because I'm on Facebook too. But my
Yeah.
name on Messenger and it's Sandrine McKinney. It ain't Dream. Um, yeah, I got a whole lot of earrings. I got some earrings over here that I made up. Some different, and I on these I got them for the
So
ear.
Nightbot just dropped Sandrine's YouTube channel because she's special like that. And Nightbot knew she was talking.
All right, miss. And I put the pierce on here, and I got a bigger size, and I got hearts, little ones, big ones. Get some silver. Let me see. This a bigger silver one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like the hearts. Those are
Mm.
posts.
They could be post or they can hang.
Oh, okay.
It's the blue, metallic blue, and metallic purple.
Do you have rainbows and unicorns?
I got a whole lot of stuff.
I'm just, I like unicorns.
I'll put you a rainbow on some earrings.
Like rainbows and unicorns. And
But yeah, I got a whole
dragons. I like dragons too.
look, when I tell you I got a whole lot of that I got to do on these
So do you
earrings.
ever go to like the farmers market? I mean the flea markets and stuff?
We ain't got down here. You had to go to what, Birmingham, Bessemer. We
Oh,
still even got the one in Bessemer.
I don't even know where one is for real. Was it where was Jeannie selling stuff at?
Down there where she live at in Selma.
Selma.
These little earrings too, the dangles.
Yeah.
I got all colors of them too. Gotta finish them up. Man, when I tell you I got so many different kinds, look at this.
I like that.
I got so many different kinds. I got pink. And this color's what you call it? Start with an I. Iridescent.
Mm-hmm.
I got some iridescent colors. I gotta finish painting ends of them right there. And I got these right here too, Felicia.
Okay, yeah.
I got all colors of these. This one got dots on it. Yeah, you name it. I got orange. I got all kinds, and I got this kind too.
Okay, yeah.
Black. I got all shapes and sizes, and I got these in all colors. These teardrops.
Uh-huh.
I got
Yeah.
them like this. I got them
Those are
like
pretty.
this. Oh, this one is this is orange, neon, now
Mm-hmm.
white, and I got this shape right here. Tan and gold. Uh, you name it,
So you name it.
I
I bet
got
it's
it.
balsam. Mm-hmm. Those are
You name it,
pretty.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Denise.
Okay. Hold on. Let me put the right thing back. Back to. All right. Thanks. Thanks for showing us. Anybody who's interested, y'all can contact Drini. Her Nightbot dropped her link to her YouTube channel
I got some bigger ones too. Some
and
people like them.
that's how
Like
you
I
can
ain't
get in
paint.
touch
This
with
how
her.
they look, Felicia.
Oh, those are
Then,
bigger.
then I just paint them.
Yeah.
So I got glitter.
Mm-hmm.
I got glitter
You ever
paint.
put like rhinestones or anything on them?
I was thinking about doing that. I really was thinking about doing that.
I
I was
got
thinking
a
about
bunch of.
getting them ones from Hobby Lobby, or I need to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow too.
I was gonna ask you about that too. I got a bunch of rhinestones from OVW. I
Oh, okay.
won them, and I have used them once.
I got some too, but she said you had to have a certain kind of
I
gun for them.
I got everything I need for them because you can use that um it's a heat thing. I got it. That that you have to a heat thing that you apply them with.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that off of Amazon. It wasn't that much. It was less than $10.
Yeah, I seen them. I got
Um,
so much stuff.
But
My
I
husband's
used
like,
it.
you need to get that stuff off the kitchen table.
Right. I used them one time. I was making some T-shirts for me and my sister and my little niece, and I put crowns on the shirt, and I put the rhinestones on the crown. So
Oh, that's
it
so
out.
sweet.
It was, but yeah, doing the cricket thing, and I'm like, I don't know why I got those rhinestones. I knew I wasn't gonna do nothing with them.
Uh, that's what I said to myself, like, oh Lord.
But yeah. Oh, I was gonna say something else. Oh, I was going to ask you now that Joanne's closed, what all stores do you have?
Michael's and Hobby Lobby.
Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And you know, I don't shop at Hobby Lobby, so all I got is Michael's now.
Why you don't shop at Hobby Lobby?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I think I know already.
Because they don't think that women can make decisions about their own bodies.
I know. I think they stopped doing it now.
Mm.
Um, I think they stopped doing it because I
I'm
wasn't
like
going for that
I'm
same
like the
reason.
people who work there are mostly women. The people who shop there are mostly women. And you don't think that we can make our decisions about our own bodies? So
Yeah,
much so that you won't cover certain things in their health insurance for your employees. I'm
that's right. Yeah, and that's why I wasn't going. But then I heard through the grapevine they stopped it. Then I had started going. So
Yeah. So I haven't shopped there in years.
yeah,
Like they just not gonna get my money. Now that's and I'm not I don't get too political. You know I don't get political on my channel at all. That's just my personal thing. And don't get me wrong, they have some nice thing. I like their yarn. I love this cotton yarn. There is no place that you can get cotton yarn on, locally, except for Hobby Lobby that has that nice soft cotton. That no place else.
well,
And
I mean, Michael's got that the Karen cotton yarn. Now, that's nice. That's some nice yarn.
I haven't tried the Karen, so I'm gonna go to Michael's and look at it. But that's the problem that I've had. It's like I used to make all of my baby blankets out of that 100% cotton yarn
Yeah,
because it was nice, it was soft, it was 100% cotton, so you didn't have to worry about like it getting. You know how you just with kids stuff, you want it to be nice, not necessary. You know what I'm saying? You just want it to be nice, and
yeah.
yeah, that's what I used to do. But then that's like,
But Michael's so expensive.
yeah.
They
But
just
now
they
I've been ordering from other places to get my
Yeah.
cotton.
You know
So I'm
what?
gonna get,
I go to Walmart.com
I
or
order from,
Amazon. That's where I got this yarn from.
yeah.
Amazon. It was a cheap for three balls.
I order from I've ordered from Hobie. I've ordered from Nitpicks.
Hershey's. What about Hershey's?
I've not ordered from Hershey's yet because I couldn't meet the free shipping
Oh, okay.
threshold. I wasn't ready to order that much.
Yeah.
But if I can meet the free shipping threshold, yeah, I'll order it online.
Yeah. But yeah. I was like that too. I was against Hobby Lobby. I wasn't going there. I still don't go in there that often.
Yeah.
I go in there probably like once, maybe twice a month. That's it. That's all they can get out of me because I gotta cross the bridge, and I don't like bridges and water like that. I don't.
She said I got to cross the bridge. You know what? My sister was like that. She ain't like bridges and water like that. And we grew up on the coast. You could not leave my mama's house. Literally, you could not leave my mama's house and go a mile in any direction without crossing water.
See, I don't like bridges and water. I
And I'm
don't.
thinking,
Cause my thing. This is my thing. Why I don't like it. How you got that bridge to stand up under that water? I know people divers go under that and do their stuff, and you know what I'm saying. But only God got that bridge standing up, cause it ain't what y'all doing to it.
you're right. You're right. You're
Cause
right.
sometimes it
I
blow
just couldn't
down. You know what I'm
understand how my
saying?
sister was like that though, because like I said, you couldn't go a mile in any direction without crossing the bridge. Now some of them were small because they were creeks that they were crossing, but if you go 2 miles, they were big because the creek
Mm-hmm.
got bigger. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When I got to a bridge, I done pulled. If somebody didn't call me, I done pulled over. Y'all drive when we get ready over the bridge, cause I ain't driving.
Then you know what gets me though is
Some of them
heights.
shake too.
Is heights.
The
I'm
heights.
not I'm not I'm not bad on heights really, but it's certain kinds of heights. You know, when you coming from Birmingham, you go into Tuscaloosa, and you got to go around that curve,
Yeah.
that big curve, and it looks off, and it's like nothing. That one gets me.
Now that don't. None of those bridges don't
It's
make me
not even
shake
a
or
real
shimmer.
bridge. It's just a curve, but it looks like
Oh,
there's
okay.
nothing on either side of the road. That gets me because there's no like rails or nothing. And when I went to Glacier National Park, I'll never forget, there's a road called Going to the Sun Road. And when you drive up there are places that there's a rock wall on one side and off the mountain on the other side, and there's no painted line. The road is breaking off. I thought I was gonna have an anxiety attack on that road because there was no painted line. And it's not that a painted line can keep you from falling, but I needed
But
the
it keep you
line.
on your side and other people on their side.
I needed that line between me and the air. That's all. There was no. And, that's the thing about heights that get me. It's not rational at all. If there's a rope, even a rope, there were places where they had put pylons and they had rope between it. I was good there. But when there was nothing and no line and just gravel and the gravel just kind of falls off the edge, I was like, just keep breathing. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, it's not crazy because that's what I was telling somebody. It's not a phobia because it's not an irrational fear. It's a rational fear. You could literally drive off the highway and fall into nothingness. But it's crazy because a painted line is not going to help. Or a rope is not going to help. Don't shake your head at me, Sandy. She's shaking her head.
I do not like bridges and water. I don't care.
Now, bridges are funny. I love bridges because they have all those cables and all those supports and all the
I don't like
things.
bridges.
All like
Period. It
all of
ain't even gotta have no water on. I just don't do bridges. I just don't like bridges.
I like
But
bridges.
especially the ones over water.
I love bridges and high ones. I love high bridges because they have
When we
all.
went to Texas, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go mad.
I will be driving down the highway with one hand on the steering wheel and one hand on my camera, filming as I'm driving across the bridge. Because I love bridges that much. But that's the thing. You would think that I would, being afraid of heights, that I would not like bridges, but I do. I love them.
Mm-mm.
And long bridges. Oh, I really like long bridges. The ones that you go, you're driving a long time, and the ones
Mm-mm.
that curve,
Like
and they
going
go
from from the hill to New York. Mm-mm.
and yeah, like the one on Lake
Mm-mm.
Pontchartrain.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, one already failed, and now they had to build another one. Them ones and Mississippi, going to the casinos. Mm-mm.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Now, the one bridge that I don't like is the old bridge between North Charleston and Charleston. And the reason I don't like that one is because it's narrow. It's one of the old high arch bridges. And I think it might even be a drawbridge, but it's real high and it's the old kind. And so it feels like when you're driving across that, but it's
Oh
so
no.
narrow. It feels like you're gonna hit the car next to you. That one I don't like. But the new bridge that they have out there, I like that one. It's huge.
No, thank you.
She said, no, thank you. Somebody is blowing up my phone
You
today.
better get up out here then, cause they want to see you and want to talk to you.
I
I gotta
don't
go
know
in here.
who it is.
I gotta go in here and finish cooking.
Yeah, what you cooking today?
Just say he wanted baked pork chop, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob. That's what he said he wanted.
Oh, that sounds good.
I got the pork chops in the oven. I'm waiting on the alarm to go off. He got to go to work tonight, so I ain't gonna cook the mashed potatoes and corn until I'm ready to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it ain't gonna take long to cook those two things.
I made some soup yesterday. Y'all, you know it got cold. Got not real cold, but it got cold the other night. And I was like, I want some soup. And I made some soup the other day. It
I'm
was so
tell you, it
good.
ain't cold now. Cause last night I couldn't sleep. I had to cut on all three of the fans, and they still on. One in the hallway, the ceiling fan, and my little hot flash
Look,
fan.
okay, maybe it's me, but last night I was freezing.
Yeah, maybe it's you then, cause I got on three fans, and
I know I have a fan. I always have the ceiling fan on, but last night I was freezing. I was like, "Where's my comforter?" But like I was telling somebody, like 3 days ago, it was 80 degrees, and then the temperature dropped down to 30,
that
38.
rain when that rain came through,
It
you had
dropped,
to
and
cut
I
on the
was
heater.
like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "I am not turning the heat on."
Well, I did.
I,
Just
I
like
did.
it's cold.
I did not turn the heat on, but I was cold. I was like, I should have turned the heat
I
on.
turned the
I'm
heat
like, I
on.
am not turning the heat on. It was 80 degrees 2 days ago, but it was cold.
I cut it on. And like last night, I felt it coming on. I was like, oh, I need to get up and cut it all the way out. I got on
Right.
three fans already and can't keep myself cool.
But
I have hot flashes and night switch, baby. I gotta have all the
that's the thing though. This with this kind of weather, you don't know what the thermostat don't know what to do. It's cold one day, hot the next day. Whew.
Well, I will get off of here and so I can go in here and check these pork chops and see what they doing and
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up and hanging out with me. I'll
no
probably stay
problem.
on a little while longer. I'm gonna get up, probably get up and get out here in about maybe an hour.
Okay. I'll be in the chat though.
Okay.
All right.
I'm still crocheting. Let's see. This is what color is this? One, two, three, fourth. I'm on the fourth color. It has the squares have a total of 7 colors, and I'm on the fourth color on this square. Thank you, Frugal Mama. I'm hoping that it turns out. It's supposed to be it's like an illusion, a 3D illusion um, blanket. It's made up of squares, and each square has 7 colors in it, and then the squares are sewn together and to make a pattern. And I'm hoping that it gives that 3D illusion. If it doesn't, it's still going to be a pretty blanket, but I'm going for that look. This is the last row of the navy color. Those you guys who were on with me the other um, night saw me finish, I think, square number 7, I guess. Because this is the 8th one. I'm working on the 8th one. Um, but anyways, it's the last of the navy one. And the next color is gray. I thought I was gonna run out of the gray color. Um, but I think I might. Well, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure how many squares I'm gonna need. I have to um after I finish the first 10 squares, I have to put it together and measure it to see how many more squares I'm going to need to make it the size I want. I really want it to be at least a queen size, and if I have enough yarn, I'll make it that big. So we'll see. But it's taking more of the gray yarn than the gray yarn is taking the most of the gray yarn, and so I don't know if I'm going to run out or not. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just changing to the gray now. That's the next color in the pattern. I don't know why my phone is blowing up. Who's sending me messages? It seems like everybody wants to talk to me. I need to call the dealership and make an appointment to get my car serviced. That is probably the thank you, God's desire for me. I hope it will be. I think it'll be nice, whether it actually looks like it's 3D or not. I think it'll be nice because I like the way the colors are coming together. But yeah, but I was saying I need to call the dealership and make an appointment to get my car serviced. Check engine light came on, and the problem with my car is that I drive a Mini Cooper, and the I have to take it to a dealership to get it serviced, but the closest dealership is in Birmingham, which is 2.5 hours away. And so um, I need to figure out if I'm not sure what's going on with the car. If it's something that they need to keep it, then I need to figure out if I need to get a rental or not, or if I need to get somebody to go with me to drive up with me so that I can get back home. And so that's what I need to work out. And then I got to get it to fit into the schedule with everything. So yeah, um, I just don't know what's going on with it. And it may be something simple. Those cars are all the new cars, they're computerized and everything, and they just, yeah, when you trip a certain mileage, then it may trigger something like that. But I just had it serviced not too long ago, and so everything should be up to date. But yeah, and it may just, they just may need to put it on the computer and then reset the sensors. So you never know, but that's still a trip to Birmingham. So there's that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. My friend was like, "You need to get into a new car." I'm like, "Why would I get a new car? This one's paid for." I don't want a car note. Sounds like somebody just drove up. But I didn't hear anything. Let me check my Ring doorbell. See if somebody's in my yard. That's weird. Oh, it's my neighbor. I hear it. If it sounds close, but it's not that close. My neighbor just got home. I love my Ring doorbell, y'all. Oh, and we lost signal for a minute. That was weird. I love being able to see. Had a sales guy come up the other day, um, door-to-door sales or whatever that's called, direct sales, whatever it's called. Somebody out there, um, um, and it's like, oh, I'm not answering that. Okay, what is going on? Hold on a second, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. That's the second time I did that. I'm gonna put the power on. It shouldn't be doing that. I don't have that many things. Well, it might be because I have the ring on because it pulls from the Wi-Fi. So let me turn that off. I have. I'm trying to think. What else do I have that's on the Wi-Fi besides? We got two cameras. Um. Um. So two different apps, two cameras, two different apps that pull on the Wi-Fi. Um. But usually I don't have a problem when I go live. I don't have a problem with that. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. I'm allergic to car notes. That too. That too. I'm allergic to notes. I don't want to know for nothing. And actually, I have a car note because I have my son's car should be paid off this year, and so I definitely don't want to get another car note until I get his car paid off. Um, but yeah, my youngest son who's still in college, he actually both my boys are still in college, but yeah, his car should be paid off this year. But I don't need another car note. I don't need another car note. So as long as I can keep this one running, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I knew when I bought the car that I was gonna have the to deal with taking it to Birmingham to get serviced. The car doesn't need service that often. I haven't had any major problems with it. Um, I really only have to get it serviced once a year. Um, and I don't mind driving to Birmingham for that. And as long as it's anyways, and the dealership has been really good with me. So hey, Miss Shirley OG, how are you? I loved your surprise video coming. Yeah, actually, I was trying to get some things done today, and I said, why don't I just do a pop up? um, yeah, I've loved your surprise video coming soon. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. How are you doing today? I am crocheting. Just trying to get some stuff done today. I want to get some. I really want to get some time done on this, and I know if I sit down on a live stream, I will get more done. When it comes to the crochet and things I can do while sitting down, but I'm not gonna stay on here too long because I want to get outside because it's a beautiful day here, y'all. It's so pretty here today. Let me do the weather. Um, y'all can let's see. You can drop your link by typing in hashtag drop for anybody who would like to drop their link. You are welcome to do so. You can check the weather in your area by typing in exclamation point weather space and your zip code. Weather for Montgomery conditions are sunny with a temperature of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the west southwest at 9 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 38%. Ooh, 38%. Y'all know what that means. This sounds like a burn pile day. What's the wind? Oh, it's only 9. Okay, that's not bad. If the winds aren't too high and the humidity is low, it's a good day for my burn pile. So I might get out there and get that going today. Um, we had rain 2 days ago, so yeah, it should be the ground should be moist enough that it's not gonna get away from me. Like the grass is not gonna burn or anything like that. but with the humidity low at 38%, then it should burn pretty quickly. So it'll be done before, in a little bit of time. And my burn pile's not that big. So I might get out there and get that done today. That'll be cool. And it's 77 degrees, which means being out there in it won't be too hot. This weather is rough, rainy and windy. Leaves me achy and stiff, but it's still improving for bending my neck. Okay, okay. Weather for Fayetteville: conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the south at 2 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 37%. Okay, looking good. Weather for University Heights: conditions are fog. Okay. With a temperature of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 90%. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That last front that went through here left my hip aching. I was like, I wasn't moving anywhere without a cane when that went through here. And it's so weird. Sometimes it doesn't bother me at all, and sometimes it's like, ugh, what did I do? What did I do? But anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm happy for the rain that we got. We got a really good rain. The only thing that I'm not happy about the rain is that I didn't get my rain. I bought a rain barrel and I didn't get my rain barrel put out before the rain came. So yeah, that it's not that I don't have things out there catching rainwater, because I do, and I'm glad for every bit of rainwater that I can catch. But I got a rain barrel. Um, I might do a video about it. I don't know. I ordered it from Temu. It's one of those collapsible ones, and I just need to put it together and get it out there so the next time the rain comes, I will have it ready. But I'm not ready to put it out because I need um, I need to get it up off. I don't want to put it right on the patio. I want to put some blocks under it to get it up a little bit higher so that the spout. Anyways, all of that. Um, so I'm not really ready, but I might have to run to the store and get some blocks so I can get that put up for I don't know. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, I got a rain barrel off of Temu. I didn't get it up yet because I want to put it on some blocks. I don't have the blocks, so I need to go to the store to get the blocks to put it up. Um, but I need to get it up there before the rain stops, because sometimes here we'll get rain in March, April, May, and then boom, we won't get any more rain for a while. And I need that rain barrel to be full. Yeah, my rain barrel is collapsible. I have it on a cement pad, and I have a patio that's cement. I just want it up a little bit higher. I don't want it flat on the patio. Yeah. Do you like the collapsible one? God's desire for me. I picked it up on Team. I don't know. I thought that's not what I wanted, but it's what I got. And I might love it. Who knows? I might love it. But because we got all of that rain, all of my almost all of my plants that are in containers have um, catch containers underneath them, and I've got to get out there and get um, mosquito bits in all of that standing water right now. Yes, it's on its second year. Okay, good. I need to yeah, get some mosquito bits out there because the mosquitoes are out, and I don't need them to have any more breeding ground than they already have, and they've got plenty. But yeah, I want to minimize that. That's one thing I need to do if I'm going to be outside burning today. I also need to get my little what's that thing called? Thermacell. I think it's called Thermacell. It's a little thing that keeps the mosquitoes away. I usually put that if I'm gonna be outside in one place. I'll put that out there about 15 minutes before I go out. Um, and then, yeah, I have a 55-gallon food grade barrel with super juice in them. I have four of them. Nice. That's what I wanted, a 55-gallon food grade barrel. And I saw some on Marketplace, uh, Facebook Marketplace. I think, and there's a place here that locally that has them, but I just didn't get to it. And so I may pick up a couple of those eventually as well. But yeah. But yeah, watering is a thing here. I've so far I've been watering every other day um this spring. But as it gets hotter, I will as it gets hotter I'll end up watering every day. And in the heat of the summer I'll be watering twice a day because it evaporates. um Plane went by. I thought it was my lawn guy. I think he's not supposed to come today. He's not supposed to come till tomorrow. So I thought maybe he came early. Um, I hate it when they don't let me know when they're going to be here. He usually does pretty good about notifying me when he's going to be here. He said he's going to be here tomorrow, so I'm hoping it'll be tomorrow. But sometimes I'll hear somebody out there, and I have to check the camera to see if they're in my yard or not. My extension office has them. Oh, wait a minute. Your extension office has the collapsible ones or the food grade ones? I need to call my extension office then. Y'all need to look. Y'all need to let me know these things. I don't know if they have them here or not. Food grade. Okay. I need to call them and ask them. They may have them. That's something. Oh, goodness gracious. 32. I'm making progress, y'all. I've got 3 rows, working on the third row of the gray. I so yesterday I planted 2 tomato plants that were cuttings off of my geranium kiss tomato that's in my hydroponic unit in the room in there. I just took some cuttings off of that and put it in water, and when it rooted, I went ahead and put them outside. So I'm hoping that they'll do well. I was kind of glad it was cool, so maybe the trans won't be as much transplant shock. Going from indoor, controlled environment, relative the same temperature all the time, into the fluctuations that are outside. Um, but did that yesterday, and I need to start more seeds, y'all. I need to start. I'm not good about starting seeds, to be honest. I am not good about starting seeds. I'm more of a drop seeds outside. Um, but there's certain things that you really need to get a jump on with starting seeds inside, and I just haven't been good about doing that. But I need to. I need to be working on my great granddaughter's blanket. Maybe I can do that now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get some work done. I really just wanted to get some work done. I find myself making grand plans, but not following through. um, It's like making lots of plans but not following through. Okay. So I said today I'm gonna get some work done on this. I would love to get. I'm working on number 8. I would love to get these last 3 squares done today, but I don't want to work on it more than an hour because, like Sandrine was saying earlier, you can get tendonitis if you do too much at once. So you have to take breaks. And so I say when I pick up these needles, it throws my day off. Yeah, you have to take breaks um, to keep, from getting um, overused and overworked. Um, my thumb, I had trigger finger in my thumb. I actually had trigger finger release surgery in my thumb because my thumb got it completely stuck. It completely locked up. And so I'm really careful about um, taking breaks and then massaging my hands because I actually had it in both hands at the same time, and I was like, I'm not getting surgery in both hands at the same time, which is not. um, so I had to work like really hard on that. Um, but yeah, and then the way I hold my hook is if you can, I don't know if y'all can see how my thumb is. That is not a great angle right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I hold my hook like that, but that right there, it puts pressure on that angle, that joint right there. If I could hold it more rounded, it would be better, but for some reason I hold it like that. And so I have to, yeah, definitely have to can think about it. I need to pick up my knitting needles too. That's the other thing. Now, the one thing I can say about crochet, I get more tired crocheting than I do knitting. I can knit for a lot longer than I can crochet, and I think it's just because the way I hold it. The hold for my knitting is I think it's just more relaxed. Or it doesn't put my fingers in an awkward position or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. I've never had any problems with tendonitis or anything like that from knitting, only from crocheting. But I will crochet for hours. So there's that. Um, but yeah, who was it? Somebody was saying, oh, I wanted to tell y'all. I don't know if anybody's interested in a green stalk, but if you are, there's a site wide 20% off sale. I think it's 20% off, but go to greenstock.com and look and see if you're interested in one because now will be the time to buy them when they're on sale because that full price is whew, that part. I have seen other places sell the green stocks and have discounted prices on them on occasion, but right now I think Greenstock has the best price. They do sell them on Amazon, but um, I'm just saying, check them out. If you spend a certain amount, you get free shipping. I can't remember what the amount is, but yeah, yeah. If you're interested in one, I'm not telling you to get one. I'm saying if you're interested in one. I know several people who have them and who have one or more or 12. I think Ugroro has like 11 or 12 of them. She loves them, evidently. But um, so if you're interested in yeah, on sale for 119 green stock. Yes. There you go. I have one or more or nine. Okay, then. I'm not gonna get nine. Hey, Ro, I was just talking about you. You must have been in the bushes. I was just talking about the green stock being on sale, and that I did know some people who had one or more or 12. But anyways, if you guys are interested in them and you want to see somebody who has them, check out You Grow Row. Or Miss Shirley OG, or I don't know, whoever who has. I think Gina has one too, has a couple. So I think they have videos on them. But they're on sale right now. There's a site-wide sale right now on them. So now will be the time to get it if you're going to get it. I think they have the sale every year around Easter, Mother's Day, something like that. Um, Around this time of year, they have them on sale. Um, so But I've been looking at them for over a year now, and I keep just watching the price, watching the price, watching the price, and I keep saying, "Do I really want to spend that much money?" But I did. I bit the bullet. I went ahead and bought a couple, um, because I'm not running out of space necessarily. I mean, I still have more space in my backyard and in the ground, um, for gardening, but I just wanted something that was more space conscious, you know. So that's why I decided to go ahead and get them. And I'm excited for them to get here. They should be here within the next week. So yeah. Oh, you bought a couple? Yes, I did. I did buy a couple. I went ahead and got the, what is it called? The Inventus, whatever. The one that, I don't know. The one of them. Anyways, I forget what it's called. I went ahead and bought that one, and then I bought like the regular 5 tier one. Um Inventors Bundle, I think is what it's called. I got that, and then I got, or the five regular 5 tier one, and so I'm excited for it. Um, I may pick up another couple next year or something. Girl, your card was epic. Thank you. Yeah. I can't believe I talked you up. That's funny. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in those two this year. Um, but herbs. I know I'm gonna put herbs in there because that's the one thing that I'm not growing as much of as I want to. So I'm definitely gonna put some herbs in there. And I have a bunch of herbs that I want to grow. That I want to try. Some things that I want to try are new, and some things I want to grow. So I'm definitely going to put some herbs in there. But other than that, I'm not really sure what's going in there. Um, Probably some bok choy, baby choy, um, because I like to grow that and I like to eat it. And I like to have a lot of it. Yeah. If anybody wants to drop your link, you can type in hashtag drop, and Nightbot should drop your link. I think Nightbot, are you working today? Let's see if Nightbot's working today. Nightbot was working earlier today, so yeah. I'm waiting for my strawberries from Stark Brothers to put in one of my. Oh, okay. Okay. Nightbot's working. Nightbot is working hard. Okay, thank you, Nightbot. So yeah, if you want to drop your link, you type in hashtag drop. If you want to drop your weather, you can type in explanation point weather space and then your zip code, and Nightbot will drop your weather. I think I'm giving up on strawberries. God's desire for me. I think I'm giving up on strawberries. I don't have very much luck with strawberries. Now, I have strawberries that made it last year. I bought last year bare root strawberries. I bought 20 bare root strawberries last year. About 8 of them, I think, survived, so less than 50% survival. Um, and they made those that survived made it through all the way through, and they have blooms, and they have strawberries on them this year, but they look horrible. They look bad, and I feel like, well, maybe I don't have them in the right. Maybe the soil that I have them in is not good for them. Maybe the container that I have them in is not good for them. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a problem. What? Hold on a second. Okay. That was my husband. I thought he said he was moving. I'm like, moving where? He said he was mowing. I was like, where are you moving to? Why are you moving? That's crazy. Mine didn't do well last year. I wasn't going to do them this year, but it was a great sale, so I decided to give them another try. Oh, okay. My strawberries I planted in my green stock last year came back. They're already leafing out and look great. Okay. And I might do that. I might take the strawberries out of the containers that they're in and put them in the green stock. I don't know what I'm going to do because one of the things about strawberries is strawberries are really sensitive to the planting depth. If you plant them too deep or too shallow, they will die. And I'm not sure. I mean, I have to read up on them again to make sure. A lot of plants don't care. In fact, some plants like tomatoes and peppers, the deeper you plant them, transplant them, the stronger they will become. But strawberries are not that one. If you get it wrong, they'll die. And so I don't mess around a lot with plants that are too finicky like that. And the thing about it is my brothers grew strawberries when I was young. They were in 4-H and they grew strawberries and they propagated strawberries and they sold strawberries. And I have worked strawberries with them, you know, cutting off runners and starting new rows and cleaning up the patch and all of that stuff. And so I thought I knew what I was doing, but evidently I didn't. Evidently I didn't because I have killed so many strawberries, and it's like, you know what? I'm tired of wasting money on strawberries. I will go up the road. It's not 2 miles as the crow flies to you pick strawberry patch, and I will go up there and pick strawberries every week until the season is out and eat as many strawberries as I can eat and not worry about it. I would rather grow my own, but yeah, that part. So let me see. Yeah. But yeah, the last ones I bought, I said this is my last time buying strawberries. So I don't know. I don't know. I might change my mind on that because I love them. I do love them, and that is the truth. So I may try again. And the other problem that I have with strawberries is I don't have enough space to grow as many strawberries as I want. Because literally, I would like to have a strawberry patch that was probably 2 rows, at least 2 to 3 rows of rows that are 20 feet long of nothing but strawberries. So like 20 by 3, 20 feet by 3 feet wide. Because I love strawberries. And so I would need a lot of strawberries. So I mean, I think there's some things that you can grow a lot of in a little bit of space, but then it's like if I dedicated my entire garden to just strawberries, I probably would have enough for me. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know. And I feel like I'm rambling. I want to see. I dropped. I dropped my second round of green beans 2 days ago, 3 days ago when it rained. The day that it rained. My first round is up. They haven't started blooming yet, but they're up about yay big outside. And so I said I'm going to go ahead and start drop the second round of green beans because I want a lot of green beans. That's something I do want a lot of because one, I love them, and two, they're easy to preserve. You can can them, you can freeze them, and it's not hard. It's just not hard. And I love them. So I want to do probably gonna plant a third round once the first round start producing. I'm probably gonna drop seeds for a third round of green beans. And I might keep planting them at least once a month until the end of the summer. How do I drop? Not hashtag drop. Hashtag drop. We'll drop your link. Good deal. But yeah, so yeah, I dropped a. What else did I do? A second round of green beans, and I dropped some cucumbers. I'm going to drop some more cucumbers here in a little bit too, because I want a lot of cucumbers. Um, Gina's got me. Gina's got going. She really is. Gina, producing with a purpose, has really got me um, thinking about what what I the things that I want to produce, and I want to produce a lot of. Um, I there are a few things that um, I absolutely want a lot of. One is garlic because I use a lot of garlic, and so I want enough garlic that I never have to buy it at the grocery store. So far, in the last 2 years, I haven't had to purchase any garlic. I also want enough onions. Um, I'm not even close to having enough onions, but I got some Egyptian walking onions this year. Thank you, Ro. And they're doing well. I'm hoping that that will help me to up my onion game. Um, but those are two things that I really want to produce: onions and garlic. I want to produce a lot of sweet potatoes. I want to produce. I don't want to buy sweet potatoes. I want to produce a lot of sweet potatoes. Um, and so those are kind of like the big things. The green beans, onions, garlic, sweet potatoes are kind of like the big things that I want to produce the most of. And then there are other things that I want to produce some, but it, I don't eat a lot of I don't eat a lot of greens, but I have plenty of greens. Like I have greens growing that are still growing from last year. Um, I do love cabbage, and I would love to produce a lot of cabbage, but I just never have been able to. So I've got cabbage out there right now. It's doing pretty good. I want to put some more out there. Um, I want to put some more out there. The cabbage that I have out there now, I put out in the fall, so it's been out there all winter. It's growing slow, and it's looking good, and it's beginning to head up. But yeah, I want to do more and see if I can get better at producing cabbage. Um, um, Mustard greens. I like them. I do pretty well producing mustard greens. My kale always does good. So I don't want a lot of those things because I don't eat a lot of them, and I'm not going to eat a lot of them. So those are the some. I want some of these, but not a lot. And then there's some things that I want to grow because they're kind of, I call them survival foods, like my the cow peas, lady cream peas, and the pink eye purple whole peas. I call those survival foods. Those things, number one, if you plant them, you will probably have them because I have them coming up from last year where some of them fell on the ground. They're coming up in my grass, they're coming up in the garden bed. So, but I will probably always have those going for a nap. Enjoy your day. Thank you for coming in and spending time with us, and you have a good nap, and I hope you are continue to heal well. Um, but yeah, so yeah, that whole growing with the purpose thing, Gina's got me going on that, and just thinking more about it, thinking more about, um, what do I want to produce, how much do I want to produce, and how much do I want to preserve, and what things do I want to have? What are the things that I want to have in my garden every year? What things I want to have, on occasion every other year, like sorrel, for example, Jamaican sorrel. I don't need Jamaican sorrel every year because it's a prolific producer. You have two sorrel plants. For me, if I have two Jamaican sorrel plants, I have enough that produces enough sorrel for me for 2 years. So I don't need I don't need to have um I don't need to plant it every year. But I do need to have seed for it. And so, and I don't know how long the seed keeps, so I need to plant it sometimes. But yeah, but I still have Jamaican sorrel from, I didn't have any last year, so I still have Jamaican sorrel from 2 years ago that I dehydrated. Um, and it's just that I don't use it a lot. Now, if I start using more of it, then I may need to grow more of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't use it a lot. I use it for tea. But that's what I want to do this year is I want to make some tea blends this year. And I need Jamaican sorrel for my tea blends for sure. Be putting green beans in one of my green stalks. I probably will put some in my green stalk too, some green beans. I've been loving those. What are they called? The purple ones, the royal burgundy ones. Is that what I think they're called? Something they called the royal burgundy green beans. I've been loving those. They're so pretty. And although I grow several varieties of bush beans. So, um, but yeah, those royal burgundies are pretty. Oh my goodness. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, two more rows. I'm gonna do two more rows of this gray. I grew red vein sorrel. I have it. Too lemony. Took me a year to get that out of my container. It's not sure if it's the same as Jamaican sorrel. No. Red vein sorrel is like it's like a lettuce, like a leafy lettuce. It's not really a lettuce, but it's like that. It's a leafy green. I have it in my hydroponic, and I'm glad I put it in the hydroponic instead of outside because I don't want to fight it. And I haven't really found a way to eat it, to use it. So I don't know that I will grow it again, but I don't know if it would be nice. I don't know if it would be nice in a tea. Actually, it might be nice in a tea. Um, but it does have a strong flavor. It could be a nice accent in a salad, but not as a, how like how you can, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Um, but the Jamaican sorrel is not a real sorrel. It's actually a hibiscus, and it is used to make tea, and it has like a little red calyx. It's not even a real flower. It's like a calyx that it has that you use that to make a tea, and it's very it's kind of citrusy. Um, but it's a hibiscus. So it's a sorrel hibiscus. Sometimes it's called cranberry hibiscus, or it's also called, if you've ever had, I make a drink at a Mexican restaurant, or red water they call it. That's Jamaican sorrel. And you can, I think Tazo and some of the other tea companies make um, passion. Tazo passion tea is a sorrel tea. But they have it in a lot of blends. I think some of the zinger teas will have that hibiscus in it. If the tea says hibiscus, it's generally the sorrel. And there's different like you can get the Saint Kitts and Nevis, and you can get other island ones, but it's all the same stuff. Um, but yeah. There is a sorrel drink that they make in Jamaica that I think it has wine in it. But they make the tea and they add like lemons and oranges, and then they add a wine to it, and it's like a holiday drink that they make. There are videos and stuff out there on it. When I make it, I may add lemon to it. Um, but I mix it with other stuff. So I'll make a tea blend that has that sorrel in it. I'm trying to remember if I was trying to think if I had some handy that I could show you what it looks like. Um, um, but I don't. This is a good decent picture. They call it Roselle sometimes too. There you go. That's a good picture of it. That's kind of what it looks like when it's ripe. And then when you take those and you break them apart, they'll have a big seed pod in it. You take the seed pod out. Um, um, yeah, people call it roselle. They call it sorrel. They call it, but it really is a hibiscus. Hold on a second. Let's see if there's another picture. Here's another picture of the pods, what they look like, and then I'll show you a picture of what the plant looks like. And they make uh, a drink out of it. See if I can find a picture of the plant. It looks a little bit like an okra plant. All parts of the plant are edible. Um, and the flower looks like a hibiscus flower. Oh, there's one right there. That's not a good picture. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good picture. Okay, there's one. There's a decent one. There you go. See how the flower, that's the flower. And then the leaves. It looks a little bit like an okra to me, but like all parts of the plant are edible. But most people just use the calyces. But you can use the flowers and the leaves. I'm trying to think if I can see another one. I don't see it. Anyways, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can use and I have used the leaves in tea when in tea blends. That's one of the things I want to do more of this year is make tea blends. I used to buy this tea from a friend of mine really, and she stopped making it, and I miss it so. But she used to have a house blend. I loved that house blend that she had, and it's like I need to find out what was in that and see if I can um, replicate it um, for myself. But I drink a lot of herbal teas, but I'm buying herbal teas, and it's like, wait a minute, you're growing lemongrass, you're growing peppermint, you're growing spearmint, you got chocolate mint out there, you've got thyme, you've got orange thyme. Why are you buying? Like, why are you buying tea? And then certain medicinal teas like thyme and oregano are really good for um, stuffiness and things like that. And it's like, yeah, oh yeah, they do get pretty tall. Hey, Ladybug, thanks for coming in. Hello. Yes, it's a hibiscus roselle. Um, sometimes they call it cranberry hibiscus. They call it Jamaican sorrel. They call it roselle. But yes, it is a hibiscus. Um, but yeah, I'm growing all of these things. Why am I not making my own tea blends? Why am I buying tea blends? So, okay. Yeah, they do get pretty tall. I'm trying to think. I have videos I do have some videos of it, and of mine, and mine usually get over 5 feet tall. I'm 5 feet tall. They get taller than me, so I know over 5 feet tall, and they also get pretty wide. So at least a good 3.5 feet wide. So they get tall and pretty wide. Mine get kind of top heavy, so I almost always have to stake them. Um, and they are photosensitive. So they will grow like where we're here. Here they are an annual. They're a perennial plant, but here they're annual because they don't take the cold. What am I trying to say? They're photosensitive, so they'll grow all summer. You get them started, they grow all summer. They get a good size on them. When the day length gets a certain, when the days get a certain length, the days start getting shorter. That's when they'll put on flowers. And once they put on flowers, they will bloom until frost. And so they'll put on the flowers. And what happens is they put on the flowers, they put on um, they put on the first part of the flower, and it blooms, and then they put on the calyces, and then you can harvest them for that. But you can also use the leaves as well, and the flowers as well. But the calyces is what most people use to make their tea with. It lowers blood pressure. Okay, I did not know that. I just knew it was good. I like it. Um, in Mexico, when I was in Mexico, they use it on what's it called? Ceviche? Y'all know what I'm talking about? They will have the sorrel calyces dried and sugared and use it like a garnish on the ceviche. But you can eat those. You can eat them, and they're good when they're like they're candied and dried. They're really good. Um, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, GT. I just went looking for Jamaican soul seeds, but it kept bringing up hibiscus roselle. Same thing. Yes, same thing. I think I got mine from Am I Gardener? Hold on a second. I don't know if they still have any, but sometimes that's one that they run out of. Let's see. Burpee, 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 raining still. Tatsoi. I thought they were right here. Y'all know me. A lot of times y'all know everything is right within reach, but I don't see them. It's pretty funny. For some reason, I thought they were right here. Uh, okay, I'm getting ready to make a mess. I'll knock stuff over. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. They have other names too, but it's the same stuff. Okay, I can't find them. Weather for Anchorage conditions are snow shower with a temperature of 33 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the north at 5 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 90%. Well, I see one. Y'all, I don't know. Give me just a second. I'm going to look right here because I thought they were right here on the table. Everything but what you're looking for. That's what I said. It's everything but what you're looking for. Okay, they're not right here, so I don't know where they are. I guess I put them away. Look at me being all efficient and everything, putting stuff away. So I don't see them, so I don't know where they are. I thought I had the packets, the seed packet right here. But I guess I was wrong. Gigi Junior, what are you up to today? In my garden. Where it is. I don't know where it is. I thought it was right here, but it's not right here. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I thought it was right here. Alrighty then. Well, I don't have them right here. I thought I had them right here, but I don't. So there's that. Okay. Um. Yeah, what are you up to today, GT Junior? I thought I had the packet right here because I recently got seeds from my gardener, but evidently I put them somewhere and I don't know where I put them. That's par for the course with me. Um, Usually what I do when I'm getting ready to plant stuff, I'll take it out of the container and I'll put it in one of these. And everything that I'm planting that day will go in one of these. And then I'll keep them all together until I get everything done, and then I'll put them back, just back in the things that they're where they belong. But I don't see them, and I do see other things that I bought from my gardener, but I don't see them all though. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's par for the course. But anyways, um, yeah, where was I? Here's where I was. The sometimes what I was saying, Ro, is that sometimes they have different names. Like the first time I bought it, I think it said Roselle, St. Kitts, and Nevis. And then this one says Roselle, the one I got this time says Roselle something else. And it came from In My Gardener, but I can't remember what it said. Sometimes they say Jamaican sorrel or Jamaican Roselle. Um, but it's all the same. It's as long as it says a roselle hibiscus. Yeah. Uh, roselle. Oh, hold on. Okay. There it is. Okay. Roselle Asian sour leaf is what this one says at M.I. Gardner. Um, it says Roselle Asian sour leaf at M.I. Gardner. And there, and this is the thing that says Asian sour leaf. That's crazy. But when you look at the picture, you can see the the calyces, and then you know what it looks like. How about HIB? Yeah, yeah. Anyways, that's what I was just looking to see if I can see what other you're talking about ceviche, kind of like a salad with crabfish. I've seen that flour, but in different cultures they make it different. Yeah. So in Mexico, when they make it, it's like it's seafood. It's like crab, shrimp, seafood, and it's done with an acid rather than cooking it. They do it in the acid, and the acid is what cooks it or whatever. I don't know what the process is, but it's a cold, um, like an appetizer, and then they have sometimes different garnishes. Well, in Mexico, they use the roselle as a garnish, the like as a yeah as a garnish on it, and they don't call it roselle, they call it Imeca, which is Spanish for Jamaica. Yeah. That's, I mean, yeah, it's spelled, yeah. Anyways, that's all I can say, y'all, because I can't explain it any better. I'm sorry. But yeah, and that's actually the first time I ever ate the the Kaylee's as a garnish was when I was in Mexico. But in Mexican restaurants, they have a drink that they call Jamaica drink or red water, and that is the same hibiscus drink. Um, so if you ever go to, a Mexican restaurant and you see, usually they'll have the horchata, and they'll have Imeka. Those are the two traditional drinks that they'll usually have in there. The Imeka one is the hibiscus one. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can get outside and get a little bit done out there. Today I have made quite a bit of progress. Um, I have just about finished this square, which is square number 8. Which is good. And it's time for me to take a break from crocheting. Maybe I can get my burn pile done. If I can get my burn pile going, I'll do a um Ladybug, you were talking about where was I in Mexico? When you talk about where I was visiting, or are you talking about where was I when I okay. So when I went to Mexico, I was in the state is called Mochican, I think is what it's right. And the city that I was in is Morelia. But here in Alabama, Yes, I'm still working on my son's blanket. Here in Alabama, at our local Mexican restaurant, you can get the red water. They just call it. They call it. If you ask for it in English, you just ask for red water, and they know what you're talking about. If you ask for it in Spanish, you ask for Amica, and they know what you're talking about. And a lot of times they have it. They usually have it. Um, they make it up there, fresh, like they make up the horchata every day. They make up the Amica every day. Um, so yeah, thank everybody for coming in. I really appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, please give me a like. Share it out with your friends. Come back to see me again. I normally go live on Monday nights, 11 p.m. Central Time, for a couple of hours. We do a late night chat. It's low key, same kind of thing, just chatting about garden crafting and life in general. Anything that is pretty much chill. We don't get into any controversial topics. We don't get into any drama. None of that stuff. Just chill. And I just messed up. But that's okay. I cut it too soon. I have to do one more pattern before I cut it. But this is finished. I finished the 8th square. And I just have 2 left done. I'll have 10 done. And then I can do my measurements and see where do I need to go from there. Y'all have a good day. Bye now.